This is VRChat's weirdest experiences. I've asked 20 VRChat players to tell me their most cursed, uncomfortable, and straight up insane things they've ever experienced. VRChat is full of some very interesting people, and behind those avatars are some wild stories. So I've handpicked 20 players from my Discord server and asked them one by one what is the weirdest experience you've ever had. And this is how it went.
Hi, my name is, my name's Wooshi. Believe it or not, just 5 minutes ago, you asked me to be here. It's probably the worst interaction ever.
The worst interaction ever?
Awful.
Aye, so my name's Ewan, bro. I'm just a fucking anime freak on this game. Don't cross socials. Weirdest experience on this whole game, if I had to say. Walking into an RBN bus thing to seeing 4 Fridays just ERPing, just going for it, not caring. You walk in, turn on everyone's avatars, you just see them going at it. The bus driver says like, okay, just move away, go upstairs. Same situation.
I'm Ray Goes Meow, and back in like 2021, me and Slen were having like a party night, and I got really drunk in VR. It was during COVID, and I had about 8 Mike's Hard lemonade. Well, by the end of it, I was a little Paimon avatar just crawling on the floor in the black cat, and I started having a panic attack in the public black cat where everyone could see this fucking Paimon crying and fucking having a panic attack on the floor because I was about to throw up and I couldn't walk, so I was scared. And Slen told me to crawl, so I took off all my VR stuff, crawled to my bathroom with the world spinning around me. I stand up in the bathroom and I vomit standing up instead of just kneeling on the fucking ground.
There I was, minding my own business, and I was approached by a woman. I'm terrified of women. That's the worst interaction ever. I don't know how to speak to women. Caught me off guard, truly did. What am I supposed to say? Hello? I don't know.
And then just people just walking in and just casually joining in. You'd see people go and suck their dick, and what the fuck? Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
I was in RBNs before when it first came back because it got banned. And it was chill. It was good. You know, idle games, no one ERPing. Nowadays, you walk in, there's like a 85% chance someone's ERPing. Just in spawn. What do you do, man? What do you do when you want to go to an 18+ place?
And my vomit flew everywhere, and I missed half of it in the fucking toilet. Passed out in the floor for like 2 hours. I wake up, I check in with Slen, and I go back to bed, and then I get yelled at by my mom in the morning because I tried cleaning it up, and I didn't do a good job, apparently. But that is my story. And now I went to alcohol rehab.
Sounds just about right. That was just right for her.
What the fuck? It was so bad. It was so bad. That's probably why I have fatty liver now. And Mop's fat.
Fuck you, Ray. Get out of here. You're done.
Whatever.
I saw a blue invite show up. Now, you know, a person would think, you know, that's a totally normal thing to happen inside of VRChat, and they would be correct. But what I did not know was what would entail in this world. Big Byron. I've never experienced fear like I did that day. Terrifying, truly. It was stuff of nightmares, crying at night. I still recall it. Haunts me daily. I can't escape it. It's a true hell. That's my my worst interaction. My wife left me.
Hello everyone, the name's Casper, and the story I'm gonna be telling some sort of event that happened. So the first week of me playing VR, I had a couple of friends. They get a little bit drunk, but most of them just get a little bit tipsy. They go a little bit, how can I say it, about 18+ kind of situation.
Hello everyone, I'm Zway. My story concerns the magical land of the B Club. So one night, myself and a compatriot, we head to the B Club. You know, as you do when you are terminally online, you have nothing else to do, right? We roll up to the upstairs where everyone knows there are bedrooms that are not used to sleep. Now, we saw a room with 7 people in it. So, of course, we head inside, and what do I find? What do I find? But a man and a woman on the bed. Now, you see, I was frozen in shock for a second. I'm new to VRChat. My compatriot, no. She jumped right into action. She leapt into a chair across the room and began barking orders. Ass up, face down, and then the whole room explodes.
My name's Amanda. I'm a lesbian cat girl. I enjoy short walks around the bedroom. And if anybody wants to hold my leash, I'll identify as theirs. And I don't have a story for you. I'm here to rant. I'm mad, dude. They banned me. Do you know why they banned me?
Why did they ban you?
I have the age verification. You know what I mean? And I like to roleplay as a mute cat girl, trapping people. It's my thing. And these nerds at the B Club force me to give a date, even though I'm age verified. Like, what is this? So, like, I'm drunk, I'm full body dancing, having a good time, and I don't know. So they made, I was stupid. They made me fucking type in a date, and I put 9/11/2001, and the motherfucker reported me, and now I'm banned.
Huh.
So they went to the bathroom, did that thing, they came out, they went back to the bathroom, did the same thing, came out again, and they go towards me, saying if I learned any kind of new techniques I can use when I grow up. Yeah, a little bit of a wild story, but
That is wild.
yeah, that's the whole thing about it.
Everybody starts moving. There's cameras. There's actors. There's motion. Everybody's going. We're recording a porno. Impromptu. None of these people know each other. And I look to my right, 3 minutes in, and who do I spy? But the server owner, right there. Didn't say a word. Just joined right in. So everyone gets ready. Everyone gets set. But the male actor, he couldn't get where he needed to go. That's all I'm going to say. The disappointment of that night was immeasurable for everyone involved. But we had a brave volunteer, a man named Josh. He stepped in, took it right up the butt, and he saved us all that night. Thank you.
Brilliant story, man. Brilliant story. What did the room explode with?
Motion. With motion.
I thought it exploded with like cum or something, but that's awesome.
Ocean for the ocean.
I want somebody to fight for me. Fight for me.
I
That
was
should
wanted
not
to
be
say, man, you should have
sexual-
put the date in.
What do you mean? I got flagged for sexual content. How is that sexual? And like, I'm age verified. This is bullshit. Now I have to be a visitor. Every B Club, because you took so long to do this, is immediately kicking me out because I'm a visitor. I can't even play my game.
Ah, shit, man. Maybe it's, best to take a break until you get your account back.
No, I want justice. They can't do this to me. Why do I have to be forced to give my age? The game said that if I paid for the stupid bullshit that I would never have to do that. So I gave them the goddamn money, and now they're banning me because I'm still like, what is this? I want justice. This is bullshit.
Okay, man. Well, maybe when you get your account back, you can get justice. I don't think anyone's going to pay attention to you in that visitor account.
Yes, that's okay. What is this? Why am I here? That hurts my feelings. That's not funny. Yeah, cat girls are better than any of the other weirdos. The bunny girls, the dog girls, all that shit's weird. Cat girls, superiority. Meow. My name's Amanda.
All right, man. Thanks so much, Amanda.
Slay.
You're good to go.
You're not gonna help me?
With
I need
what?
you to help me. My account, do something.
What do you want me to do?
Bro, you'd be
Stop
like,
doing weird
justice
shit in
for
public,
Amanda.
then.
What do you mean? I was standing there doing this.
That's weird.
How is this weird? That I'm at a B Club. Like, I'm the person you're supposed to let in. All the nerds are gonna be like, oh my god, full body cat girl. Look at that fucking pixels. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the shit. Let me in. You want me to give you a date? Then you force me to give you a date to play along with your stupid ass game, and then you report me, and I actually get banned for a week while everybody else runs around and does all the stories you're gonna hear tonight. This is some bullshit. I'm justice for Amanda.
Okay, man. Thanks so much. You good to go.
I'm mad.
What the fuck just happened?
Hi, my name is Alfie. Have you ever been viciously violated by 17 differently accessorized Kermit the Frogs? All with a variety of multiple things that they're asking you to do? Yeah. It was a dark day in the bathroom of the Great Pug. That's it.
Hello, I am Chi-Fang Chaos. There was that time I met a drug dealer, hiding from the police. It was pretty cool. There was that time that someone tried to eat my friend while she was sleeping because she passed out from alcohol in a public world. Oh man, there was this time I kissed Zoof. That was like the best moment of my fucking life. I'm telling you guys, it was so good. It was like...
Hi, I'm Anime Alice, or Anime Thighs for Life. That's what I'm originally known for. My story is in the span of a week. I met this dude in a karaoke bar when I first joined VRChat. And as soon as I met this dude, he was super cool, super nice. He took me to another world, and again, I was new to VRChat. Didn't realize that the world was called Hina's Lewd board game. He starts telling me that I need to do these actions. This is something I must do. And I was like, what? What? I cannot do this. I just met you, right? An hour ago.
Hi, I'm Navi. This is a story about Al being obsessed with me for 3 years. And then he kind of had a crazy obsession with me. He wanted to date me and stuff, and I found out about everything. And it turned into a stalking situation. He has a video of singing happy birthday to me on his YouTube channel. It's kind of crazy. And then it kind of ended very slowly. Sorry, this is not a very long story because there's so much that happened. But he kind of like pissed on me in VRChat, and he was like, Blastoise attack. Yeah, very fun stuff. And he also like pissed on his floor while he did that. You could hear it happen. Yeah. If you have any questions, though, I can answer all of them.
That's crazy. That's crazy. What the hell?
Yeah.
You guys know about my shitty ex, right? She met some random dude on this game, and then literally a month later, she just left me for a moved to another place entirely. Just up and left me. And I don't know if that reflects more poorly on my ability to perform in the bed, or just like my ability to. I'm so lonely. There was a time I scared a content creator that I didn't know and never actually knew they were a content creator, and they ended up being a e-gooner male creator, and I just kept up going up to him and like, you're that guy. You're that guy. I made him so scared that day. It was great. I loved my life.
He goes, you have to do it. You must do it. I was like, nope, I'm good. He finds my Discord, and starts texting me, starts spamming me invites on VRChat, and I'm finally over it. So I go and tell him, hey, we can't do that. I'm, again, very new to this, and you are like 10 years older than me, dude. And he goes, no, just listen. We can do this. It's fine. No one will know. I was like, isn't this what they talk about, like ERP or something? And he goes, no, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Lo and behold, behind there's like this wall in this world we're in. There are like two of his friends trying to record him doing public ERP with someone he just met a day ago. So I instantly leave, and he starts spamming my Discord again, and he calls me and then tells me he's playing, and you can obviously hear it's a recording of like party sounds and like some kind of disco in the background. He goes, listen, I've been roofied. You need to come help me. Mind you, this dude's in a different country, a whole different country, and he's telling me I need to come help him because he's been roofied, and sends a really, really shitty picture of a tipped over red Solo cup, and I kid you not, ibuprofen pills. And then he starts spamming me on VRChat again, and that's when I go back in there. I tell him he's faking it, he's lying. He keeps begging me to do ERP or that he's going to find my IP, and then I infinitely block him afterwards.
There was that time that Mop got molested, and then there was another time that Mop got molested. I really liked that one. That was like the peak of my life. Watching somebody else harm Mop that wasn't me. It was like the best moment of my entire life, and I don't think my life can get any better. Well, there was also that time Mop sat on my face.
That was an accident.
You did it more than once. You did it more than once, Mop.
It was an accident multiple times.
There was
There was a time I talked like this in a public world, and then I attracted multiple men who tried to flirt with me.
Okay, thank you so much, Chief Fang.
I don't know how that reflects the world, but it scared me shitless for a week, and I'm still scarred mentally.
I started a cult.
Okay, you good to go now, man.
No, I got more. No,
It's okay, you can save them for another time.
What, you don't want to know about the time I had e-sex with a man?
No.
I like the time where Bob got molested.
Yeah, well, of course you did. Shut the fuck up.
I'll make out with you right now.
I'll
make out with
you. Thank you so much for the offer, man, but...
I will personally watch as your entire world falls apart.
Thank you, Chief Fang.
Okay, my name is Ghost, so mine's not super crazy, but the person that was just previously in your Navi, she's actually involved in this story a little bit. We would go to the old Just Be Club, and we were able to glitch into people's private rooms without them being able to see us. So we would watch people fuck in the game, and then we would play sound pads over them, then it would really confuse the shit out of them. And there was one time we went in there, and there was a woman and a guy, and the guy wanted to fuck her so bad that she had him get on all fours and bark and beg for her like a dog for a good 15-20 minutes.
Holy shit. That sounds just about right for a B club. Sounds about right.
It was the old one too. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Look it. That's really my story. I have a bunch of little random ones, but that's the main one.
Why are you back here?
Ma.
Yes?
You have to do something for me, dude. It's so unfair. Bro. So you listen to all the crazy ass stories. You're telling me that because I was forced to give my age, even though I gave money to the game so that I couldn't, so that I didn't have to do that. There's no way that I should be punishable. I know. What I did was 9/11 isn't funny. Okay, some people may be offended by that. You know what I mean? Whatever. They shouldn't. If you want to kick me out your instance, that's fine. I'll go to a different instance. But you should not have the ability to ban me, and the AI thinks that's okay. And then the VR team does nothing. Oh well, whatever. He didn't want you in it. I don't know, bro. People platform me. Get me unbanned now. This is bull. Bro, I left the lobby immediately, and then I went to 9 different B clubs. Guess what? I can't get through the front door. How am I supposed to enjoy all this? Tell me. I can't. I gotta go back. I have to deal with the children. I bought the full body tracking so that I could shake ass and have fun, get drunk with my friends, and they've abandoned me for unjust reasons, and now I'm surrounded by children. I can't get into any fucking instance because I'm a visitor, even though I'm clearly a grown-ass man. This is bullshit. Fuck this game. I'm mad.
It sounds like it. Thank you, Amanda.
I know, bro, but
what
please,
are you doing?
Somebody do something. Somebody do something.
Okay, I can't do anything, man. I can't do anything.
Be careful, bro. Listen, if you go into these public lobbies trying to have fun, they can literally report you for something sexual. and you'll get banned. There is no and if or nothing. Like, the algorithm just bans you.
Might be because you have a history of it, but no. I know what you get up to in Publix. I've seen what you get up to. Could be your history. This might not even be the first time you were reported.
No, so like I usually get banned for a day, and like it's a terrible day, but that's fine. Like the next day I can get on. You're gonna ban me for a week? And like when I get banned for like the day, it's because like I put a nipple texture on the avatar, you know what I mean? Or like I made some Jewish joke to some fucking liberal, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm bad. But you're gonna ban me for a week for something I didn't do because I couldn't get into it, you know. I'm not giving you my age. I don't have to do that. I gave them fucking stupid ass video game money, the free video game money, so that I didn't have to do that. So I can have the stupid ass check mark. And these nerds are complaining that I can't play it. Like, no, you have to.
Thank you, Amanda. You're good to go now.
Justice for Amanda.
Yeah.
Justice for Amanda.
Okay.
No,
thanks.
fuck that. I thought you were gonna do. I thought you were. I don't know. Save me. Help me. Like, I don't. Bullshit.
How does he keep getting in here? He keeps letting him in.
Hello, my name is Lady Kira VR, and I have a story that I've held for a very long time. The time I was befriended an Irish MILF on VRChat. Back in the half-body days, I was looking for people similar to my age. I was 29, and I wanted to make older friends. I went to the old Midnight Rooftop, and I found someone who was very nice at first, but as our friendship grew, turns out to be a little more deeper than that. She actually was the one who would taught me what ERP was. And so through our friendship, I would witness a lot of her escapades.
My name is Maki VR. Craziest, wildest story. I was in a Japanese world instance. Out of nowhere, a random purple and gray guy came up to me and asked me for a cum donut. And honestly, I was really surprised. I really didn't know who that person was until I know who they are now.
My name is Stranger VR. I do content creation. Story is, right? First time getting my PC. Beautiful. I was excited. My friends invited me to their world. They said, hey, let me show you a cool world you can join into. So I was like, okay, yeah, sure. I would love to see all the PC worlds and stuff. I was excited. I see the name of they dropped the world on the floor. I see the name. Just H Party.
Oh no.
It was first experience. It was beautiful. I went in because, curious. I didn't know what's that. I saw a lot.
My name is AC Press. I once found two people in a B club with undisclosed avatars going really at it. It was like the whole daddy thing kind of shit. And I almost got dragged into it when they looked at me.
The whole what thing?
The whole daddy thing. Like the
daddy
thing, like oh daddy type shit.
I have no idea. Mind you, she was also a half body herself, and most of the time, sometimes I would hear her kid in the background in most of her events.
Oh my god.
It was very strange. A year later, we had a falling out because she accused me of stealing one of her boy toys, even though I had no interest in that kind of scene back then. And she literally just decided to block me and our friendship because of one guy who, mind you, was 10 years younger than her at the time.
I see a consistent pattern here.
Oh, yeah. It's a common pattern here in VRChat.
I saw a furry be with a blondie.
You saw a furry do what?
Four of those motherfuckers. Be under the blondie. And I saw another motherfuckers. I was walking around. My first time in PC. And I saw a full-on e-boy humping the floor. But it's not the floor, it's a robot. They were going ham in front of everyone. And I see a motherfucker in the corner. I was hearing everything. It was great. And yeah, that's the first time I got my PC. Beautiful.
and I almost got dragged into it because they were like an open thing because I looked at their profiles and shit. Yeah, and I was literally looking for like a moment, and they like tried to ask me to come with them, and I was like, fuck no. I left the instance that I got off the headset. I was done with it after that.
I'm Noon. So, my very first day on VRChat, this was before I had my own headset, this was before I had a computer or anything. I went to my friend's house. He got a brand new Oculus Quest 2 when it first came out. I thought that was pretty cool. So he showed me VRChat, because I saw videos of it online. He decides that it's a great idea for the very first world he drops me into is the old B Club. And I bet a lot of other people's stories are probably going to be related to B Club. But, you know, I'm just walking around. I don't have a clue what's going on. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to use the menu or anything. Some guy comes up to me, and he's telling me how to use, like, you know, the menu and everything, and how to, you know, use like the radial menu. And he instructs me how to clone his avatar. He's in some female avatar, so I'm like, okay, cool, I'm a woman now. And then, keep this in mind, I'm a minor, and this guy sounds like he's in his 40s or something. I'm like 16 or 17.
Betsy, and this is the story of how I became a harasser to a harasser. It was a dark night in the B Club. Walked in bored and alone, and so I sat there alone until a fat, ugly bastard P&G man came up to me. Oh, girl, oh my god, I need you. And I said, you can have me. And then I went behind him, started thrusting into him until he ran away scared. Then I come back a couple of days later. I see him again, and we do the same deal all over again. Until his friend says, you need this girl. And I say, I need you, Mr. Urine. I need you, my ugly bastard. I need you. And so, we become friends.
I'm Pumpkin. I've been on this game since 2018, I believe. It was the Black Cat. We were in the Black Cat when it first came out. That's prime Ugandan Knuckles, you know, while we were in the Black Cat for the first time, there was just a bunch of them just storming inside of there. And then they just immediately all went into the vents. So we're all just sitting here like, they're in the fucking walls! They're in the walls! After, like, most of them left, I went back through the vents because I heard some suspicious slapping noises, right? Instant reaction, I'm gonna go in there. I went in there. There was 2 Ugandan Knuckles. One was just doing this shit. Just, do you know the way? Funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
I don't have a clue what's going on. He instructs me how to, like, you know, use the menu and how to toggle different things on the avatar. He takes me back to one of those private rooms and shows me how to toggle all the clothes off. And I don't remember anything else. I kind of blacked that out. But it could have been that bad. I'm still playing the game.
There's a consistent theme with Just Be Club that I've noticed.
Yeah, I figured it would probably be a lot of the, like, similar stuff, kind of all falling back on how B Club's kind of the fucked up place everybody goes to first in VRChat, and then, like, all that shit happens. But yeah, fun stuff. All right.
And I keep joining them and humping them and having my fun harassing them until one day I join, and who do I see but my in real life friend? And that's the story of how I found out my real life friend is a VRChat furry.
Hi, my name's Shelby VRC. It's lovely to meet you. I'm the Husky Den. So, top of my head, new VR chatter, right? Freshly 18. That would be me a couple years back, right? I met this person. Now, when you grow up, your parents tell you that you're going to meet bad people online. All the people I had met from Xbox since I was like 13 till now have been all quite lovely people. I've never had problems. In my head, parents are lying. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really exist. It's not like that. Way too fresh to the game. I meet this older lady. We'll call her S. No, we won't. That's the one my name starts with. We said to call it a different name. We'll call her Jay. How about that? That better? We'll call her Jane. Perfect.
Hey, my name is Aurora Afterlife. I'm 33. I've been playing VRChat for quite some time. And in that time of playing VRChat, I have experienced and done some very outrageous things on here. the story I'm going to take you into today. A few years ago, I used to frequent the Great Pug. That was like the main world everybody went to back in the day. And I used to drink a lot in VRChat. And I'd done one of two things when I was drinking in VRChat. I either would go to a karaoke world and sing a bunch of divorced dad rock like Creed or Nickelback, or I would get completely naked and do some dumb stuff. And so this particular night, I got really, really wasted on vodka and Monster and went to a Great Pug in a completely naked Abby that had assets on it, basically controlled a toy that I had in me, IRL, and asked a whole instance of people if they wanted to run a train on me in the corner in a public Great Pug.
When I met her, she had one of those VRChat families, right? That's something I also knew you're really introduced to the game really early on. And, you know, you see that concept and you're like, okay, kind of weird. You know, whatever. You do you, you know? I don't really do that kind of stuff, but we'll see. Bunch of kids around them, not a big deal. I knew one or two of them at the time because I knew them when I was 17. And when I had taken time to get to know this older person, and I had talked to them and everything over the span of a long time, gotten to be really close friends, see a lot of these things, they told me that they needed to pull me to the side because they said that I had earned a lot of their trust and they wanted to talk to me. Now, when they sat me down, I was unprepared for what I would hear, as I didn't know too much. I didn't really understand the game very well. But what she sat me down and decided to tell me was that she had been sleeping with a 15-year-old while she was 28. And that was my introduction to this game. Very interesting thing. I also knew that this kid, the reason why they started sleeping with her is because his other 15-year-old friend recommended him.
And so for hours on end, my drunken self, completely naked in Great Pug, allowed about 7 or 8 people to basically do whatever they want to me. However, I don't remember this night. The only reason why I'm able to tell this story is because a friend of mine happened to be there and recorded and took pictures of everything. So I ended up blacking out after a few hours, and the next morning I woke up, headset still on, with a message from my friend on on Discord, basically screenshots of everything that happened and video recordings of me moaning and making all these crazy ass noises, and furries and meme avies just working their moves on me. And I don't remember any of it. I don't do that kind of stuff anymore, but that's basically the most outrageous thing that I've actually ever done on VRChat.
VRChat players have some of the wildest stories I've ever heard, and somehow they just keep getting crazier. As the VRChat community keeps evolving, so do the stories that come with it. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you want the chance to be featured in a future one, make sure to join the Discord server. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video.